we've got Ross with us, so I think it's time for unusual facts. And I don't want people to think we're ripping off the shebang, heard in all states except Adelaide. I know Adelaide, sorry, but they do amazing facts. This is unusual facts. It's not the same at all.
And you're in luck because I am a big fan of unusual facts. I genuinely am. Like, here's one for you.
Yes, let's hear it.
Kick it off for you.
Let's hear.
Do you know Reg Varney? Do you know Reg
From
Varney?
on the buses.
On the buses. You know he was the first person in Britain to use an ATM. Honest.
How is that confirmed?
Is there a ceremony?
How is that confirmed?
Well, there was a thing about the first ATM to ever be put in was like in, like a Slough or somewhere like that. And
Test market.
Yeah, and they put it in, and sure enough, local celebrity, Reg Varney, they went, there's your card, you can be the first person.
And others were clamouring, and they've gone, no, clear a path.
Yeah. Olive, the bloke that played Blakey.
Was Blakey there going, hang on a second, oh, Butler, that transaction was due out 5 minutes ago.
The great thing about Blakey is you can fit him into any...
He just works anywhere.
That's kind of... I was thinking about getting up to a bit of nonsense there.
We know nonsense liar. That nonsense was due out 5 minutes ago. And you see him in other things, like you'll see Blakey, the guy who was Blakey, on the buses.
Desperately trying to...
And he'll be in Shakespeare or something, and you're just waiting for... I knew him well. Oh, that's for you. That skull was due out 5 minutes ago.
Hey, Tony, the other guy, I like the other fella, the bloke that used to... Because the other fella, and his... the one with the hat that sort of turned down.
Bob Grant?
And all he ever said was, come on, Stan, there are only a couple of birds.
Oh, hang on, no, he'd said one other thing. He was always going, quaw. And he could put more. If you wrote down him saying quaw, there would be about 70 R's at the end of it.
Yeah. It's like Sid James. Like the fact that Sid James from the Carry On film could just say anything and it would sound like he was going, Oh, have you heard Frankie Howard's? This is what you should be playing on Triple M. This is the
Frankie Howard, a bit of Frankie Howard. Drop the Santana.
You'll never guess what we'll play next.
See, that would really make those ads.
Wow. Frankie Howard, there was a song, I got a Carry On CD. It was like
CD?
The hits of people from the Carry On films, very loosely Carry On based. The people from the Carry On films singing the novelty records that they released.
Right.
And Frankie Howard, you know how he was in Up Pompeii?
Yeah, but was he in the Carry Ons though? Did he
Yeah,
cross over?
Yeah, he did too. He was in Carry On Doctor.
Oh, right.
He was, and he was the other.
Did he go up the Khyber?
I think he was up the jungle.
Up the jungle,
Yeah,
of
he was
course.
Jungle and Doctor.
Right.
And because he's the bloke that bust his arse in Doctor. He's lying and he's wearing the saucy pants.
Did he do Carry On Again, Doctor? Because that was one where they went, there's more to go.
Yeah.
There's more.
I think he didn't because the trouble was he was funnier than the rest of them.
Oh, I see.
And but when he was in Up Pompeii, he released this song, and I was listening to it, and I could not. I was up in Sydney, and fair enough, I was on painkillers because I'd broken me off, but I was. It was just going, up Pompeii, up Pompeii. I can never seem to get it up Pompeii. There's no decorum in the form. Oh no!
And at some point they've gone, that
It's a
needs
winner.
to be remastered on CD.
Exactly.
That needs an upgrade. And what was Kenneth Williams singing? Did it have a lot of...
He was doing Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Pardon me, this son. But no, Frankie Howard did another one as well, which was Up Je T'aime. You know Je T'aime? And he did it with June Whitfield. And it's just like, it's June Whitfield and she's going, Je T'aime. And it's just Frankie Howard going, oh no, give over, I've got to play golf in the morning. Oh my back, not with my back. Oh, give over. Anyway, so now we've got that cleared up.
Is that an unusual fact? The existence of that album would constitute an unusual
Have
fact.
you got any Frankie Howard on the system? No.
No,
Exactly.
this was something coming
So
up.
you would guess what we'll play next.
Because that's it, when they go, you never know what we'll play next, and then you hear Africa by Toto, you go, well, could have probably guessed.
Fair idea.
But Frankie Howard,
Frankie Howard singing anything.
I'm stealing this out of Zoo magazine, Saturn's density, the planet Saturn,
Yeah.
is so low that the entire planet of Saturn could float on water.
Is that right?
It could float. It's like a giant profiterole in space. And you can just lay it down on a lake and it just float there.
Is that where the fabric Saturn got its, because of its floaty
quality?
quality?
Not spelt the same, but still makes sense.
But it's the same sound. Very confusing on Dancing with the Stars. If somebody turned up actually wearing trousers made out of Saturn.
Out of the planet.
The planet just rings around the...
But if they fell into a pond,
They'd be laughing.
there you go.
Yeah.
Program.
No.
That break was 2 hours 5 minutes ago.